A blockade one day and a surge on Parliament House the next. Protesters from the Aboriginal Tent Embassy have again made their anger known in Canberra. There was nothing violent about today's demonstration, but a flag was burnt at the doors to Parliament to claim sovereignty for Indigenous people. Meanwhile, federal police have ramped up their response to yesterday's protest, which embroiled the Prime Minister and the opposition leader. They're no longer ruling out charges being laid. From Canberra, here's political correspondent Greg Jennett.
Sovereignty is their catch cry, and they claim it for themselves.
Either you respect us as sovereign people or piss off out of our country.
40 years old, the Aboriginal Tent Embassy is fighting for a future, but unable to live down the recent past.
Shame! Shame!
The blockading of a nearby restaurant, the Prime Minister's lost shoe, her escape with Tony Abbott, and the confrontation with police.
We did not retaliate with violence. We did not instigate any wrongdoing or any violence.
They're blaming outsiders for infiltrating the crowd, police for provoking them.
And clearly the behaviour of a number of those demonstrators was threatening and aggressive, and there were a lot of numbers of demonstrators.
They've launched an investigation, but are winning public praise from the Prime Minister and the man she helped out.
I'm very grateful to the Prime Minister and her protection detail.
I think the police did an amazing job in difficult circumstances.
And there were more difficult circumstances today. The Tent Embassy protesters marched on Capitol Hill, surged up Parliament's forecourt,
Sovereignty! Land grabbers!
and prompted a police barricade to the doors of the House. It was tense, rowdy, but peaceful. Their point was made symbolically.
I'm going to burn it! Yeah! No more! No!
As they spat on it, eucalypt smoke wafted to Queen's Terrace until the flag was ash and ground into the granite floor.
Who owns this land?
They made their point and retreated, and although their numbers seemed large here, the truth is the Aboriginal Tent Embassy protesters are struggling to find support among Aboriginal leaders elsewhere in the nation.
For the last 20 years, it has become irrelevant. It has been hijacked by people who want to stick their own agendas on it.
Several, including the Indigenous Social Justice Commissioner, have criticised the tactics of the last 2 days.
Always one, always will be Aboriginal land!
And in a footnote, the shoe the Prime Minister lost yesterday has now been surrendered after an unsuccessful attempt to auction it online. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.